My name is Jin Nasukawa, President of Business Innovation Partners. I'd like to introduce our activities as the world's first company to have successfully developed and manufactured bioplastic polymer made from hemicellulose on a commercial basis. We believe that it is still possible for Earth to keep below 1.5 centigrade global warming if we are fully committed to cutting emissions to almost zero. In order to achieve this goal, our company developed an effective tool. The name of the tool is hemicellulose. Hemicellulose is one of the world's largest unused natural resources. Our goal is to make full use of hemicellulose to replace petroleum-based plastics. All trees and plants are mostly composed of three major units: cellulose, lignin, and hemicellulose. A total of about 500 million tons of hemicellulose is generated annually, most of which are discarded and incinerated. We'd like to stop CO2 emission caused by incineration. In the field of agriculture, forestry, and fisheries, there are hundreds and thousands of wastes generated every day in the world. For example, after rice is harvested and milled, rice husks are left to be wasted. In the forest, we still have lots of wood chips unused and wasted. And in the fisheries, lots of shells are left and wasted. Once they are labeled as waste, they are going to be incinerated. From SDGs point of view, we must stop generating wastes and stop burning them. For us, these unused or wasted materials are all precious. We estimate that hemicellulose is available about 1 billion tons per year in the world, because we can get it from all kinds of trees and plants. Not only from harvested trees and plants, but also from wasted trees and plants, we can get hemicellulose. Then, why do we want to make plastics from hemicellulose? The reason is this: plastics demand will increase significantly. We can't live without plastics. As a result of the plastic growth, in case of EU, CO2 emissions from plastics could increase by 76% by 2050. That's a lot. This graph shows that if we implement a circular plastics scenario, we can reduce 2020 emissions by 50%. But to reach climate objectives, remaining emissions would need to be reduced further. Then, here comes hemicellulose. Just by replacing petroleum-based plastics with bio-based ones, we can reduce to half the amount of CO2 emissions. If we use waste to make bioplastics, we can reduce another half. This shows characteristics, physical property data of hemicellulose. It offers high performance in fluidity or melt flow rate and soil, compost, and marine biodegradability. Compared to PLA, which is most popular bioplastic resin and currently mass-produced worldwide, hemicellulose has much better evaluation result. It was also found that by adding hemicellulose to PLA or any other bioplastics. Biodegradability is enhanced. Hemicellulose can be used both as main material and also as additives. Another excellent characteristic of hemicellulose is marine biodegradability. Marine biodegradability of Hemix is better than any other main bioplastic material. It reached 90% degradation in 30 days under seawater. Hemix is even better than cellulose.
Now, I will talk about our company and our bioplastics products called Hemix. Our R&D center is inside this incubation center, operated by Kawasaki City, which is near Tokyo, about 20 minutes by train.
In our company, we do from extraction, chemosynthesis, pelletizing, and injection molding. We regard these 4 processes as one package. With this continuous production flow, we can realize Hemix bioplastics. Here is our supply chain network. We are R&D-centric company and develops bioplastic resin that has never been developed in the world. Our strong point is that we can supply both resin and final products. From here, I would like to introduce some examples of our activities making Hemix bioplastic products from waste. Case 1. Tumbler from railroad trees. In Tohoku area, the northeast part of Japan, there are lots of railroad trees planted alongside the train rails to protect against disaster. By tree thinning, lumbers get piled up and sit there for many years. Supported by their East Railway Company, we collected their wood chips and extracted hemicellulose to make into bioplastic tumblers. Our Hemix tumblers were sold at the website shop and at the gift shop of Sendai Station. Thanks to the Tohoku destination campaign, they were sold out. Case 2. Tofu container from soy pulp. Soybean is sold about 0.3 billion tons per year in the world. Whole soybean oil feed food like tofu. Japanese traditional food, tofu is in the limelight as healthy food, and the sales is increasing all over the world. As a result, tofu dregs and the incinerated amount is also increasing. As a countermeasure, we extracted hemicellulose from tofu dregs and now developing tofu container and the film, which have biodegradation and can return to soil. Case 3. Beer cup from barley dregs. Beer plant discarded enormous barley dregs every day, and some part of dregs are left over. We extracted hemicellulose and now developing drinking cup to increase added value to beer dregs. Marine plastic garbage is a serious issue to pollute seawater, huge impact on fish and also to human beings. We are now extracted hemicellulose from scallop shell, crab shell, and squid bone, and developing marine products like fishing gear, lure, fishing net. Hemix 100% marine biodegradable products can contribute to return to original beautiful sea environment. Hemix is applicable to various manufacturing methods, not only molded containers, but also sheet products of 0.3 mm thickness and film products such as polybag of 0.03 mm thickness can be made. We hear that around 40% of marine plastic garbage comes from synthetic fiber. To solve this marine pollution, we are now developing 100% biodegradable Hemix fiber. One of our activities is to use hemicellulose for education. In July this year, we started marine biodegradability test with fisheries high school students using our products. They are studying to be a fisherman and very concerned about marine pollution. This is the first time for them to know, touch, and feel marine biodegradable products. We would like to let people know that hemicellulose is abundant in the world and should be used in an innovative way. Currently, it is not fully utilized but just discarded or incinerated. Using hemicellulose in a practical way will not only reduce the burden of Earth, but also promoting local businesses of the world. In conclusion, hemicellulose is found everywhere around you. Why don't we make Hemix bioplastic together? We are happy to share our idea with you to utilize unused or wasted materials in your city for CO2 reduction. Thank you very much.